Hello and good evening, everybody. This is Tiffany Roman, your host of Small Biz Highlight. Oh my goodness, we are on episode number 30. I cannot
Ah.
believe I've gotten to 30 already. Oh my goodness, this has been a roller coaster. But I am so forever grateful for the support, the sharing, the liking, the following. We have over 1,020 followers, I believe now. I am so excited.
That's awesome.
So thank you to everyone who's taken the time to like our page and follow and whatnot, show the love and support, because you're not just supporting me. Um, you know, as a result, you end up supporting every single business I have already interviewed in the past and will be interviewed in the future, because those people who have followed my page will eventually get to see all of them. So, well, at least that's the hope, right?
Yep.
But, like I said, I am forever grateful. Please continue to support. I have huge things coming up. Trying out new things, trying to grow this to make it a better situation for small businesses to get out there and show that they are ready for business even better. So stay tuned. There's stuff to come. So tonight, episode 30 is all about my dear friend here, Ms. Angie Foltz.
Thank you.
She is with Thrive. I am so excited because I've heard of this product and business, but I have not specifically talking to anybody about it.
Okay.
So I'm really anxious to hear what it's all about, and from the horse's mouth, from somebody who knows what they're talking about. You know what I mean? So Angie, I always start with the same question. Who are you? This is your opportunity to let people know who you are, what you like, what kind of person you are, where you're from, a way to connect with them so that, they know who they're doing business with, not just what they're doing business for.
Okay. Well, thank you, first of all, for giving me the opportunity to be on your show. This is exciting. That's pretty awesome to see a fellow entrepreneur, reaching successes, to have your 1,000 followers by your birthday, right?
Wednesday. Wednesday
Okay.
is my birthday.
Yes. So you made your goal.
So
that's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So I am Angie, like she said. I live in Lebanon County, Pennsylvania, just north of the Turnpike entrance. Married for 24 years to Jason, and he's from northwestern Illinois. I lived out there for about 11 years. Moved out there after college, met him 2 years later, married, had 2 boys, and eventually moved back this way. So the boys are 22 and 19, which it's like, where has that time gone? I have no idea.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know. When you said your first one just lost his tooth, I'm like, that was a long time ago.
Yes. My oldest is 5. I can't even fathom what it's going to be like, however many upteen years between now and 14 years when he's 19.
Yep. All I can say is just enjoy the ride. There's going to be ups and downs, but enjoy the ride. Before you know it, they'll be graduating and you'll be like, what happened? A little bit about me personally. I grew up in a dairy and poultry farm outside of a little town called Kleinfeldersville in Lebanon County, if anybody knows where that's at. We always used to joke, if you blink, you miss it. And I like to, we have a camper at a campground. We have a seasonal site, so we like to go camping as much as possible throughout the summer and fall. We have one more weekend yet. We like to kayak, float down the Juniata River. I used to like to do counted cross stitch, but I haven't done that in years. All 4 of us, we shoot bow and arrow. Haven't done that for a while, but just, spending time with family and, being active, being outside as much as possible. We try to have a garden. Might not be the most successful, but, we like to spend some time out there anyway. So I guess that's a little bit about who I am. Oh, I have a little dog. nifty. So if he does start barking and come in the room with me, sorry, but I'm the only one here.
You have been forewarned.
Forewarned, yes.
No problem. We've had dogs barking before. I think I had a dog whine the entire time, like
Okay.
underneath the table, so no problem.
Yep.
My kids come in every so often to harass me, try to get their 5 seconds of fame.
Oh, yep.
So you never know. Mom
That's
life,
right. That's
regardless
right.
of animal or kids or
That's
humans.
right. That's right.
Absolutely. All right. So, okay. Your business is called Thrive, or the product is called Thrive?
The product is called Thrive. The company is called Lavelle, and it's called the Thrive 8-week experience. And so it's not just, you don't do it for just 8 weeks and stop. I mean, if you want to, you can. But I don't plan on ever stopping for the benefits that it has done for me. A lot of times you'll hear us say, if you don't feel your vitamins working, you're not taking the right ones. How I got associated with Thrive, it was actually my husband. He started first. April of 2016, I guess it was. He was actually away for work at the time. I think he was gone like pretty much the whole week. I don't really remember. But all of a sudden this box showed up on our porch, and I'm like, what is this? I think the box might have said, think outside the box, thrive life, or something like that. I don't remember. And I'm like, okay, what is this? So I called him, and he says, oh, my boss said that I need it for energy, because he worked for a dairy supply company at the time, working long hours. And he actually milked cows for some friends of ours every other weekend, getting up at 2:30 on the weekends then too. And I'm like, all right, if you think you need this, and I saw the price tag, and I'm just like, okay, because we've never really, when you're a parent, and you'll probably understand this, you do things for your kids. You don't take the time to take care of you. And so he was using it for about a month, and he kept saying, I think you should do this. I think you should do this, egging me along. And so the end of May of 16, I guess for lack of better words, I gave in and said, all right, order me a month and we'll see what happens. But in my mind, I was thinking, I'm going to prove you wrong, because he knew I struggled with my weight over the years. I was 45 at the time. I had a couple surgeries from like 39, 40. I had a couple surgeries in there. So, your body changes as you get older. And he knew I struggled with keeping the weight off. And so I ordered, but like I said, I went into it thinking, I know what I need to do. I know I need to eat better. I know I need to exercise, but do you really do it? So I got that box, and I was taking my instructions from him. And no offense if any guys are watching, but do you believe the men in your life when they tell you the directions? Do they read the directions? Do they get the right instructions? One of the things that I wasn't doing correctly at the beginning, there is some natural plant-based caffeine that's in the Thrive products. Okay. And they do recommend that you either limit or eliminate any other caffeinated sources. But I didn't. I'm like, I can still drink my coffee, which my coffee looked like chocolate milk because I had flavored creamer in it that much. Got it. So I was drinking my coffee at the beginning. And the other thing that I was doing, I'll explain it here shortly, but our third step is our wearable nutrition. As you can see, I have my pink breast cancer awareness sticker on today, but this one here is like the first starter patch. It's called DFT, Dermafusion Technology. And you're supposed to do all 3 of these steps within the first 30 minutes of your day. And I was waiting until after my shower to put that on. So I wasn't doing things quite right at the beginning. So I finally started asking questions of the girl that he had ordered through. And because like that second week of taking the products, like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I was at work and I felt as if I could fall asleep standing up. And I said to her, I said, what's going on here? I thought this is supposed to give me energy. And she asked me how I was taking it and, you know, what I was eating and drinking. And I said, I was still drinking my coffee. And she says, well, what happens is the natural plant-based caffeine that's in the Thrive, and for lack of a better word, the processed caffeine that's in coffee, sodas, it actually works against each other. So then you're crashing. So
Oh.
yeah, so once I stopped, I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. You know, I won't make any coffee for the next week or so and see what happens. Well, then that's when everything started to like, woo, this is awesome. You know, I wasn't falling asleep at my desk. I was actually coming home from work, getting supper ready. We had supper. I finished my dishes, went up back outside. You know, this is end of May, beginning of June, still light out, you know, at this time of night. And
Absolutely.
I wasn't going to the couch right after supper and leaving my dishes till the next morning, you know. So the fact that it gave me the energy still in the evening to be present, to be there for my family, to be able to be active outside, get stuff done, that was pretty amazing to me.
Oh,
So
that's
yeah, so
awesome.
I always say I started to prove my husband wrong, and thankfully I was the one proven wrong by it.
You said 2016 he got
20,
it?
yes, April of 2016 is when he started, and I started the end of May of 2016. So about four and a
Wow.
half years. Yep.
Years. That's
Mhm.
great.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow,
So
congratulations.
thank you.
There,
Thank you.
there's some people who just can't even stick with like a 2-week diet plan. Here you are sticking with this like life-changing experience for 4 years. That's great.
Right. Yeah. And it is. It's more of a healthy lifestyle change. I don't like the word diet. You know, if somebody tells me that I can't eat something, that's what I want, you know?
Absolutely.
And, you know, to follow a strict diet plan, I'm not good at that. I know there's people that are. That's great if you can. I'm not one that way. But the 3 steps is so simple. It's just like brushing teeth and getting a shower every day for me now. So just simply, it's these capsules. We have women's and we have men's.
Okay.
Basic. There's not much difference. I keep like the screen is like opposite of what I'm moving. So sorry if they're going off screen.
You'll get used to it. It's okay.
Yeah. So basically, the only difference is the women's has a little bit more for mood support, and the men's has a little bit more for energy.
Okay.
But I've taken the men's already. My husband's taken the women's already. I had one gal, she took one of each, and that worked for her for a while too. So it's not a hang up if you don't have, you know, the right one for yourself.
Good.
So you take those. I keep them by my bedside on my nightstand with a glass of water, and I literally take them. Here comes my dog. I literally take them before my feet hit the floor in the morning.
Okay. So as soon as you wake up.
As soon as you wake up. Yep.
Okay.
And then 20 to 30 minutes later is our lifestyle shake mix. This one is vanilla, but we do have 6 flavors: strawberry chocolate, apple pie, cinnamon pumpkin spice, and candy cane. And you can mix that with water, milk combination, any of the other non-dairy beverages. I do mine half water, half milk. I'm a dairy girl. Like I said, I grew up on a dairy farm, so I still enjoy my milk. Yep.
And I definitely enjoy milk too.
Yeah. And it's for me, it's just having that little bit more creamier.
Yes.
I just like that flavor a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But, you know, like, again, it's very versatile depending on the person. Some people just want water straight. Some people have to put a couple ice cubes in. And you can put, you know, to make it into like a smoothie, you can put fruits in it, you know, peanut butter. You can mix things in with it if you want. It's going to work best with just the shake, and whether it's water and milk or just plain water, that you're going to get the best absorption.
Okay.
And then, like I said, that was 20 to 30 minutes after the capsules. And then, like I said, is our third step, the derma fusion technology, the DFT. Some people call it a foam, a patch, a happy sticker, happy patch. um, so with these, you're actually absorbing nutrients through your skin for up to 12 hours.
Oh, okay.
So the three steps work synergistically together, and you're getting like over 100 vitamins, minerals, pre and probiotics, amino acids. And if you would put all of those ingredients in one thing, your body wouldn't know what to do with it all. That's why we have it in the three steps. And
Okay.
because they work a little bit differently with how they're, put in, absorbed into your body. And everything is grown in the United States that's used in the products. I can see some of my friends are popping in, so I'm getting a little bit sidetracked. So hi, ladies.
We're getting love. I told you not to get distracted.
I know, I'm trying not to. But it's raw grades that are in there, pharmaceutical raw grades. So it's really top-notch, high quality. And you're absorbing like 98% of everything that's in these three steps, where a lot of over-the-counter, anywhere from 20 to 70% absorption. So basically, over-the-counter supplements, vitamins, you're taking them in and they're not getting used and they're leaving you right away, where
okay.
So you really get a great value for what the quality is of these ingredients. There's nothing new of any of the ingredients. Everything's been around for years. It's just how the company put the ingredients together in these three steps.
Okay. And it seems pretty easy. It doesn't seem like it's too involved or anything.
Yeah, I would not have been able to stick with it this long if it was, oh, take this before you eat lunch, or take this like 2 hours after you eat lunch. I wouldn't be able to remember that.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. I mean, there's been times, like I said, I had a couple surgeries over the years. There's been times where you're supposed to take your antibiotics like every so.
Yes.
I gotta set an alarm for that.
I am horrible with medications. My doctors yell at me all the time.
Right. Yeah. So simple. The shakes taste good, and you can match up. You can, like, I have a pink and white striped shirt on today, and I have there it is. My pink DFT. We have different colors. We have kind of more summer colors, these are different formulas. So depending on what the person is looking for, we switch things up.
And how long does the patch stay on?
So most all of them are 12 hours.
Okay.
We do have one formula. It's called Burn. And I don't know if you can see on this sticker here. It's actually two. I don't know if you can see.
Oh, yeah, I can kind of see it.
Yeah. So this one stays on for 24 hours. And it's a right and left technology. So you put one of the pieces on your right side of your body and the other piece on your left side of your body. And it's very versatile, like what we can, have each person use, like I said, depending what you're looking for. So back to that diet thing, if you're following like a keto style diet, they say the Burn DFTs really work well when because it helps to put your body in a state of ketosis. Like, again, I don't like to follow diets. I still like to have some bread and pasta every so often. So we find something that works for everybody. But this one here, this one is called our Ultra, and this one really helps with appetite management throughout the day. Yes, Denise, the DFT, the patch, is the icing on the cake. When I first started and I would forget to wear my patch, that's when I noticed I was hungrier throughout the day. So this really helps with the appetite management throughout the day, and you definitely notice when you don't remember to put them on.
I bet. So
Yeah.
if it's craving your what is that called? Curbing your cravings.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
if it's curbing your cravings and then you forget it one day, then all of a sudden you're hungry all the time.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. And talking about cravings, so what you're doing with these 3 steps is you're filling in your nutritional gaps.
Okay.
So my taste buds have actually changed. I used to be a chocolate girl. I could go through a bag of Dove dark chocolate, sometimes in less than a week at my desk. Um, but now what I'm reaching for if I have a snack throughout the day is granola bar, almonds, I make little energy bites, bell peppers, bananas with peanut butter. So
Mm.
you're filling those gaps. So you're not craving sweets. You're not craving the salts. Because that's what's happening when you
Mm.
crave sweets or you're craving salts, your body's missing
Absolutely.
something. Yep.
Yep.
So
I
it's
feel like
really
women just struggle with that on a regular basis.
yeah, I did for many years. I really wish I would have found this years ago.
My boyfriend makes fun of me consistently because one moment I'll be like, I need salt. And then after I'm done eating whatever salt, I need chocolate. Find me
Yeah,
sweet.
yeah, yeah. And mine was mostly always to the sugar, to the sweets. I could pass by a bag of potato chips, but if you put chocolate in front of me, mm, yeah, yeah. So not
I
anymore.
don't
I
blame
can
you.
pass it over.
Well, that's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, yeah. So it helps with energy, and it's not like the up and down energy. It's just a nice,
Okay.
smooth, clean energy throughout the day. A lot of people notice that they sleep better. I actually fall
Mm.
asleep faster. It's hard to explain also, but like when my head hits the pillow, I'm not sitting there thinking about like everything I didn't get done today and worrying about what I need to do tomorrow. It's like that that nice and like within 5 minutes I'm asleep. Um, uh, I'm not really heavy into exercising, but I'm definitely exercising more than I did before Thrive. It has given me the motivation to be active. It helps with some minor aches and discomforts.
Okay.
I'm not an ingredient expert, but there's something in these little patches. Like I will wear it on my trouble spots, like my lower back and my knee are my trouble spots, and it
Okay.
helps with that. Um,
That's cool.
it is. It is. I've had several people say, "Can I wear it all over?" But it's
Just
not
put
going
it
to take
all over.
everything. Yeah, it's not going to take everything away, but it definitely helps to calm things down some. Um, Mood support. I will tell you
Mm.
that's my husband's best part. Is the mood support. The mood support. Um, it's like you don't worry about that spilled milk anymore. You know, there it's just something. It's little, you know. So, and yes, Denise says she says, "How many months have you been thriving for free?" That's a wonderful benefit of our company. They think that everybody should thrive for free. So how that works is, say, Tiffany, if your boyfriend would order and say
Okay.
your I'm just going to say your best friend Sarah. I have no idea who your best friend is, but if they would be referrals to you and they both order here in the month of October on auto ship,
Okay.
whatever their totals are, and I'll just use 150 and 150 for their totals. On November 2nd, you, Tiffany, because they were your referrals, you would earn the average of their orders and credits that you can use on your products going forward.
So
Um,
it's basically paying for mine.
Yep, yep. I mean, you would still have the shipping,
Yes.
but it depends on what everybody orders, but you have the potential to thrive for free. And
That's funny. Sorry, Denise is cracking me up. The kids love
she's
my mood support.
they do. I'm gonna tell her story because I love telling her story. Um, she started because her friend was running for bonuses, so
Okay.
she says, "Okay, I'll buy one of the promoter packages, but I'm not going to sell this. I'll see what it does for me." So she was a single mom for Denise. I know I'm not going to have it exactly right, but 10, 11 years to 2 boys. I think they were like 11 and 13 at the time when she started.
Okay.
And I think it was like around day 9 or day 10, Denise is like, I'm not really noticing anything. I don't have the energy. I don't, Well, that morning they were getting ready for school, and one of the boys spilled his bowl of cereal and milk on the floor.
Oh no.
And Denise has told this story, so I feel comfortable telling it to you just because I know she tells it to many people. And she got down calmly and started cleaning it up. And she says, okay, we got time. Go get another bowl. It's no big deal. And as she's cleaning things up, she's noticing that their feet are still there in front of her, that they haven't moved. And she looks up at them and they're looking at her like she has 3 heads. And she's like, what's the matter? And they're like, Mom, you're not going to yell at us? She's like, no, it's just.
Are you okay?
Yeah. So, and then she's like, ooh, mood support.
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. Because I
yeah.
can totally see it happening.
Yeah, and that's why I said I really wish I would have had this years ago when my boys were smaller. I really think things would have been different in our household. And when I talk to a young mom like yourself, and sorry, I get emotional because
it's okay.
I have helped some young moms get started thriving, and just some of the stories that people tell us. They're present there for their kids. They're not yelling at them all the time, and it's a blessing in a box, basically, just because it helps with so many things. And I love helping young moms get started, any ages actually, but my parents both thrive with me as well. They're in their 70s.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Yeah, it's for all ages, really. It's just nutrition. It's just vitamins and minerals, and it's nothing wacky. And when people come back and say, my digestion is so much better, I haven't felt like this in years, or I can get out of bed and I'm not like crying, or I didn't yell at my kids because they spilled their milk. That's what keeps me going. That's not only my family is my why to keep me going, but the fact that I help people live a healthier and living life to the fullest. That's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me sharing. Sharing is caring.
That is so important too. Huge for anybody who owns their own business or works from home doing a side business like this. Their why is their driving force.
That's
and
exactly
I love that
right.
you said that and mentioned that, because without that, you could have quit a long time ago. Right. There was no reason for you to continue until you figured out that why for you. Right. It's different for everybody. Everybody has a different driving force, a different reason to do things. But once they figure that out, it's gold. Like just they just will be unstoppable. Yeah. And I can tell that with you, 4 years into this, almost 5 years. That's crazy. Right. Yeah. The fact that you have that why to drive you and continue to motivate you to wake up every day and say, okay, who's gonna be my next customer? Right. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep.
That is huge. So you do work from home doing this. So
I can work anywhere. I've helped somebody on the river in a kayak to order. So wherever I have my phone, I can work from anywhere. Yeah.
Well, what I meant was you don't have like a brick or mortar or anything that might have closed down during COVID. No. But would you say that COVID did have an impact on your business, a negative one, or did it have a positive one?
A little bit of both. At the beginning, some of my customers, depending on what their situations were, whether they lost their jobs or they were laid off, I did have some customers drop off. But as the summer went on and things were opening back up, a majority of them have come back. Some people that had started a year or so ago and didn't continue on for whatever reason, it's been picking up here a lot lately, more in the late summer, fall. People are realizing the importance of getting as healthy as you can. And
absolutely.
Yeah, so I have had a lot of returning thrivers coming back here lately, and several new people, just because they realize with everything that's going on, the healthier you are, the better your immune system is. And, our stuff helps with the immune support too, and, I can't say that it's keeping it away, but just comparing it to myself for like through the winters before
Mm-hmm.
Thrive, every winter I got something and I got a good dose of whatever it was.
Oh,
Um,
absolutely.
so I have noticed over the past several winters, if I get something, it doesn't last as long. It's not as bad. I'm
Hmm.
able to recover better. We do have some plus line items. So if there's areas that you need more help in, especially the one that I'm thinking of right now is called Boost. That's our
Okay.
vegetable blend, the greens. So I usually use that definitely here fall and winter to have a little bit extra immune support. So yeah, so it's picking back up because people are seeing the importance of getting as healthy as you can as fast as you can.
Yeah, I think another added bonus to that is that, people were realizing I'm not working or I'm working from home, so it's a lot
Hmm.
easier to snack. It's a lot easier
Yeah,
to just sit there,
yeah,
being a couch potato without wanting to on purpose. Like I feel like
right,
it was just so easy to just sit there and be like, all right, we can't go out, we can't do anything. Might as
right,
well just sit
right.
here and lounge. And then,
Yeah.
people realized, uh, okay, so clothes aren't fitting anymore. I've got to remedy
Yep.
this.
Yep. Yeah, summer season
Absolutely.
is over. Short season is over. We got to fit back in those jeans right now. So,
I know. It's finally sweatshirt and sweatpants season. I
Yep.
love this time of year. No, I
Yeah.
love the fall in general. Like
So do
that's
I.
usually my perfect temperature.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
I love snuggling up under, a thick blanket or whatnot with sweatpants or a sweatshirt. I just love being warm.
Yep. So do I.
I hate the cold. And it's so ironic because I was born like pretty close to winter. So I've always
Yeah.
been cold my entire life.
Oh,
I
okay.
hate the cold. I hate the cold. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
All right. Well, this has been amazing. Like, this is a lot of information, first of all. So,
Yep.
if you are catching us live right now and you caught us midway or whatnot, don't worry. This will be available for replay. If you are stopping by watching us live, hit like, share, you know, do Angie a little favor and spread the love. so so if you yourself aren't interested, maybe somebody on your timeline might be. You never know.
Exactly right. Yep.
Some people could be ashamed to admit that they're looking for something like this, whether it's just to help them with their health or their, losing weight or whatnot, whatever their reason is. Or it could
Yeah.
be that they're looking for an opportunity to earn a couple extra dollars from home.
Exactly.
With
Yep.
so many people out of work right now, this could be a great opportunity for them, and
Yep.
it's not just providing, a random product that they may use once or twice. This is something that could benefit them for years. Angie made that possible with her
Yep.
example, you
Yep.
know? So definitely take the time to check out her Facebook page. She always posts a bunch of great stuff on there, bunch of great info. If you have any questions, if you want any more information, definitely contact her directly. I will make sure to post in the comments her link to her Facebook page, and it also will have her phone number. Get in contact with her. Don't don't delay. Don't wait for another moment. There is a reason why you are hearing about this now, and Angie is in front of you. That's all I got to
Yep.
say.
Yep. And that's
There's
what
a
I always
reason
say
for
too.
it.
There's a reason for meeting everybody. There's a reason
Yes.
for, there's been so many times that whatever mood you're in or state of mind that you're in, whether it's if you go to Facebook or if you go to YouTube to find some sort of motivation, I always seem to see something that I need to hear at that time, or I
Yes.
meet somebody for a reason. So there is
Absolutely.
definitely a reason for everything. Yes. Mhm.
Yes. So I'm a firm believer in that. There's a reason why you may be watching this, or maybe you automatically think of someone who may be interested in this. There's a reason for that. Don't ignore it. give that opportunity. They could end up saying no. It could end up being not for you, but at least you took that leap of faith to figure it out, whether or not it is. So, that's how you start out, and that's all I can hope for
That's right.
to begin with.
That's right. Yeah. Yep.
I started this web show to highlight small businesses, and I do want to make it clear that I mean small, local, and home-based businesses like Thrive or Lavelle, you said, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. So MLM businesses, whatnot, they are all businesses. Yes, there are bad juju with some of them. We'll leave those out there in the background.
Yep.
Leave those away. There are legitimate opportunities out there that if you do your homework and you reach out to people that you know that you can trust to give you the information you need, you could end up with the information that you need to, make an educated decision on whether or not this may be for you or not. Working these kind of businesses from home is not for everybody.
No, it's not.
not at all.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, right, Angie?
It is. It is. Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. But it's so meaningful at the same time.
Definitely.
So, if you are even inkling about it, having the slightest thought of trying to see if this could be something for you, reach out. Do not deny yourself the information. I mean, obviously Angie is full of it. All the information that you need. If she can't answer your question, I'm sure she has a ton of people she can reach out to get you the answer you need. Because that's what it's all about, teamwork.
That's right.
So, I am so thankful for everybody again who stopped by, who was commenting. We had a lot of comments today. I love it.
Yep, I love my tribe.
Denise is the VIP.
She's awesome.
The web show. She's the VIP.
That's right. That's right. She's awesome. And so she was the one that my husband ordered through, and I have to throw this in here. We didn't know her before he ordered because he went through his boss. So we live in Pennsylvania. Denise originally lived in Maryland. And at this day and age, and like we're talking to some lady out of Maryland, and I'm like, why am I taking advice from her? Who is this? Yes. So I would like ghost her when she would first reach out. How are you feeling? Can I answer any questions? And I would ghost her. And she has become one of my dearest friends through Thrive, actually through Lavelle, just meeting different leaders from across the country through our network. She actually met her current husband, and with her and her two boys moved to Iowa last year or 2 years ago, I guess now. He had 3 little boys. She has 2. So something like 18, 16, 10, 11, 9. I forget how old Judd's kids are, but so anything is possible when you reach out and see what the possibilities are with whatever it is that you're thinking of, whether it's vitamins or any other network. It's amazing what will happen. So
yes.
So
absolutely.
She's one of my dearest friends through this. So
that's why she's commenting galore on this. I love that.
And I never imagined by changing up my vitamins, I would have a whole new tribe of friends that feel like family to me. It's just been an amazing, amazing network of people that have come into my life because of the vitamins.
Oh, don't get emotional, Angie. We made it the whole video.
We did. Yeah, we will.
No, but if you can't tell how passionate she is and how sincere she is just by this video, then something's wrong with you. You need to get your eyes checked. I'm just saying. But no, thank you to everybody who stopped by live. Thank you for all the love, the sharing, the support. Please understand that the sharing and the love and the support doesn't just benefit Small Biz Highlight, but it benefits Angie and all the small businesses that came before her and will come after her. So, it's all about getting them in front of new people, in front of people who may be interested in their products, and, getting them together, connecting them in ways that they may not have before without this.
Right. Yeah.
So at least that's my hope. That's my hope.
Yep.
So one person contact Angie, so I feel like I've done my job. Please. And then Angie can let me know.
I will do that. I will do that.
But thank you again, everybody. If you are watching us on replay, don't forget #replay in the comments to let us know you stopped by. We would appreciate that. I will be putting her contact information in the comments and some links for Small Biz Highlights, so you know how to find us too. And don't forget, if you are looking for us, you can look for us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So we're actually live. I don't know if I told you this, but we're live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. We're fancy here. So next week we've got 2 new visitors, 2 new businesses being featured. You don't want to miss out. 1 o'clock and 6 p.m. every Monday, I will have 2 new businesses, unless it's a holiday. But thankfully, Mondays don't tend to be a holiday that would, make it where we don't want to do a business or a biz highlight. So, but with that, everybody, I hope you have a good night. Thank you, Angie, for stopping by and being a part of the show. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me. This was fun.
Oh, I'm so glad you had a great time.
I did.
Oh, and like I said, I really hope you guys enjoyed the show. Leave comments, things that you think I can do better, what have you. I can take it. I'm a big girl. But yes, follow us, like us, so you can keep up with businesses like Angie and thrive, or anybody else that we've got going on. If you have anybody in your community that you think would like to be featured, send them my way. I will gladly get them on my schedule, which is growing. So you might want to get them to me soon. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thank you.